you are all doing great. I am also fit and fine. Today I have come here in front of you to say something regarding learning and speaking English. You know, English is an international language, so it's very important for us to learn this language. As a teacher of English, as a tutor of English, I have been teaching for more than 45 years. So, from my experience, I can see that speaking and learning English is not so tough, is not so difficult, but for this, we have to get into a habit of speaking English. You know that there is no good communication, there is no good environment in our country where you can speak and use English. It's very difficult to speak English in our country, in our area, because from dawn to dusk, we have to use our mother tongue. We don't have to use our have to use English. So if we try to speak English, it is very difficult for us to speak English because people around us always look around us and we think that they are saying something or telling something or criticizing us, but actually this is not right. If we try to speak English in front of people gradually, day by day, one day or today or tomorrow, we must be able to speak English. But for this, we have to be fully confident. We have to be dedicated. We have to be consistent. Otherwise, we never ever be able to speak English. This language is widely used and spoken all over the world. So, if you want to be fluent in this language, you have to practice every single day. Without practicing this language, you cannot expect to be fluent in this language. But how can we be fluent in this language? There are so many ways by which we can be fluent in this language because nowadays we can see so many platforms on social media by studying them, by observing them, by watching them. We can learn experience and we can improve our English and boost up our English. Because if you don't if you don't watch other videos, then it will be very difficult for us to speak English or to be fluent in English, because this language is totally different from other languages. The more we will practice, the more we will be fluent in English. But there is no easy way of learning English. If you think that this language is very easy to learn, actually this is not right. We have to go a long way in order to be fluent in this language because this is not our mother tongue, this is a foreign language. So it takes a lot of time. So you have to invest, you have to use, you have to spend a lot of time by which you can be a good speaker in English. But this is very tough. This is not so easy. If we want to be fluent in this language, then we have to practice every single day, and we have to speak English with our friends, with our family members, with our colleagues. Then gradually we'll be able to speak English. Those who are watching my video, I request them practice English every single day. Without practicing English, never ever you can expect to be a good speaker in English. So those who are interested, those who are enthusiastic to speak English, to use English, they must try to practice English every single day. But if you want to be a good speaker in English, you have to read a lot. Without studying much, you cannot improve your English. You cannot be fluent in English, because you should have a lot of vocabularies. But how can you gather? How can you collect? How can you develop your vocabularies? There is only one way to increase your vocabulary. You can read books which are written in simple English. By reading this book, you can improve your vocabulary and vocabulary. But if you don't have a habit of reading books, this is not possible for you to gather or to improve your vocabulary. So those who are actually interested, dedicated, persistent, only for them this language is fit for them. But we who are interested to be fluent in English, we need to practice a lot. There are many platforms, there are many ways of learning English. You can follow them, and following them, we can improve our speaking skill. If you don't get into the habit of speaking English every day, then this language will be very hard or tough for you. You cannot speak a single word. Uh, there are some obstacles, there are some barriers, there are some setbacks in speaking English, because most of the people of our country don't speak English, because there is no need to speak English in our country, and there is no system, there is no arrangement of speaking English inside the classroom, outside the classroom. As a result, the students of our country cannot speak English at all. Though they study for 20 or 15 or 20 years, in spite of that, they cannot speak a single word, because they have no habit of speaking English. As a result, they cannot speak English at all. If we try to speak English in front of people, then our mind goes blank, nothing comes out of our mind. At that time, our thought becomes dry, and nothing comes from our mouth. As a result, we can't speak a single word, because we have no habit. We don't have to use this language always. We only study this language only for examination, not for communication. Actually, English is necessary only for communication, but we study English, we learn English only for examination. Though we achieve, get good marks in the exam, but when it comes to speaking English, we cannot speak a single word. If we want to be good at English, then there is no alternative of speaking English. You have to speak English everywhere, every place, and with the friends, teachers, family members. Then little by little, day by day, sooner or later, you will be able to speak English. Though those who are watching my video, you may think that I am an old man, I am speaking English, but there is no age of learning, there is no age of teaching. You can do these things at any age, at any place. I think that if anybody tries heart and soul, then today or tomorrow they will be able to speak English. But bear in mind that this language is not so easy. This is interesting as well as challenging. There are so many challenges in speaking English. First of all, we have to be shameless, we have to be courageous, we have to be daring. Unless we are daring, unless we are confident, nothing can be expected here in speaking English. So, first of all, we have to be bold, we have to be courageous, we have to be daring. This is smart language. You have to read this language. You have to learn this language. You have to speak this language smartly. Otherwise, you cannot speak English. So, I think this language is very interesting and challenging, but you have to overcome these challenges. You have to practice this language. If you practice regularly, if you practice every single day, then gradually you will be able to overcome these challenges, because this is a foreign language. This is not a mother tongue. This language is totally different from our mother tongue. We learned our mother tongue without any help of others, but this language, especially English, we cannot speak easily. We cannot speak without practicing. So, learning this language and master this language, you have to be a regular practitioner. If you practice regularly, then today or tomorrow you will be able to speak English. There are so many students, so many people who are working day and night to be fluent in English. Some of them are doing great in the field of speaking English, and they are becoming fluent in English, and they are doing great in speaking English. they are doing it well because they always practice. They are confident, they are shameless, they are daring. So if you want to be fluent, if you want to speak English, you must have honest courage. You must have confidence. Without being fully confident, you can never expect to speak English, because this language totally depends on practice. Practice English every day. If you practice every day, then today or tomorrow you will be able to be a good speaker in English. But bear in mind, this language is totally different from our mother tongue, because we have to learn this language, we have to speak this language only by practicing. If you don't have any habit of speaking English, then never ever it is not possible for you to speak English. How to be fluent in this language? There are so many ways you can follow them. You can practice with your classmates, friends. By practicing and speaking with them, you can boost up your English. Then today or tomorrow you will be fluent in English. But if you get shy, if you get nervous, if you embarrassed in front of people, then it is not possible for you to speak English at all. You know, this is smart language. You have to be smart. So first of all, we have to overcome our shyness. We have to overcome our nervousness. If we are afraid, if we are scared in speaking English in front of people, in front of public place, then never ever possible for us to be fluent in English or to speak English. Because if we are nervous, if we are scared, afraid, then nothing will come from our mouth, and we never will be able to speak English. So first of all, we need to be confident. We must have confidence. Then today or tomorrow, gradually, little by little, we'll be able to speak English. So you know, this language is very demanding, attractive, and important. This is a very important language in the world. This is used and spoken all over the world. If you want to go abroad without learning this language, you cannot expect to go there. If you go there without learning this language, it is never possible for you to stay there, because there you cannot use your mother tongue. Then there you have to use English. Without using English, you cannot stay there. So you have to come back, because of you have no experience of speaking English. You have no ability to speak English. So this language is very essential, is very commanding. So without this language, this is not possible for anybody to visit foreign countries. If you go any countries of the world, then you have to use this language. Without using this language, you cannot communicate with them and do any job there. So there are so many opportunities. Those who are confident, those who are able to speak English, they will have good opportunities in life. People having good command in this language, they must be able to get a good job, and by learning this language, they will be able to earn a lot of money without doing any kind of work. So if you want to learn, if you want to earn a lot of money, mass money, by learning this language, you can earn a lot of money. So this is such a language that will help you a lot. So learn this language practically. You have to come practical field, and you have to speak with your friend, teachers, and you have to be free. You have to be forward, straight forward. You have to speak English every single day. Then gradually, little by little, you will be able to speak English. You know, the students of our country cannot speak a single word, because they only study for the examination, not for the communication. English is a communicative language. Without using, without speaking, we cannot communicate. with other people, with the people of other countries. So if we want to be successful in the mission of our life, we must learn this language. Without learning this language, we cannot be successful. We cannot be successful in our mission. If we want to be successful in any kind of job, then we must learn English. Without learning English, it is not at all possible for anybody to be successful in life. If you want to take part in any competitive English examination, then without having good command over this language, it is not possible for you to take part in that very examination. So, in order to be successful in life, we need to know English, and we need to use English practically. Without speaking practically, you cannot show your competency. If you have good command over this language, there are so many good opportunities are waiting for you. You will have a lot of opportunities. You will have good job. But for want of experience, for want of capacity of speaking English, you will lose a lot of opportunities in life. So those who are competent, those who are good at English, they will enjoy a improved life, developed life, better life. So those who are learning English and speaking English, they must be able to manage good job, and they will be able to change their life. By learning this language, you can easily change your position, change your economical condition. So practice this language every day and be fluent in English. If you have fluency in English, other people will come to you, and you can help them, and you can teach them. This is such a language you can use everywhere in the world. This is language without which you cannot communicate in any country in the world. So learning this language is essential, is indispensable, without which it is not possible for us to be successful in life. There are many people who are trying heart and soul, who are trying day and night and be successful in the mission. So my suggestion to you, if you want to be happy, if you want to be successful in your mission, in your life, please learn English, please speak English. Then one day you will be able to change your life, change your economic condition. So my suggestion to all of you, I am an old man. In spite of that, I have been working hard. I have to work hard. I have to teach so many students. You can do this if you have willingness. If you are willing to learn any kind of language, then you will be able to learn. But first of all, you must have willingness. You must have desire to learn this language. If you scared, if you get shy, if you feel shy, then this is never possible for you. Speak English in front of other people. This is language. You are not doing something wrong. You are learning in language. So you have to be straightforward. You have to be shameless. You have to be courageous, daring, so that you can speak anywhere, any public place or in people. It is natural that yes, this is not our mother tongue. This is a foreign language. If we try to speak English anywhere, then other people look at us and we think that they are saying something, they are telling something about us. Actually, this is not right. If you speak English little by little every day, then your confidence will grow. But if you don't open your mouth, if you don't try to speak English, however English you know, you cannot speak a single word. You may obtain good marks in the examination, but when it comes to speaking English, you cannot speak a single word, as you have no habit of speaking English. Those who have no habit of speaking English, it is not possible for them to speak a single word in front of people or in a public place. So my suggestion is that if you want to fluent in English, practice English every day. If you practice every single day, then you must be able to speak English and you must be successful in your mission. So I'm an old man. Sir. I'm doing this work day and night. I try my best to practice English every day. So if you want to learn English, if you want to speak English, then there is no other alternative of speaking English. There is no easy way of speaking English. There is no substitute of speaking English. You have to open your mouth. You have to speak English. You have to use English in your every life. So my suggestion is that you practice English every day, every single day. I hope I will be successful in. I am an old man, but I have to teach so many students, and I have to work every day. In spite of that, sometimes I make video on speaking, learning English. This is my addiction. If you have no addiction to this language, never ever you can speak. You can be a good speaker in English. So you must have addiction to this language. If you have no passion about this language, you have to be crazy. You have to be crazy about learn this language. So learn this language and change your life, change your position. Today I want to take it from this video. I don't want to stay here anymore. Now I am tired. I hope you will watch my video. You will support me, and I will subscribe my channel. And please show like, comment, share. Thank you all.